frizzy hair, don't care. But nah, I just came here to say, like, when you first wake up, like, I guess depending on your journey, but like for me, when I first woke up, like, I just felt super paranoid. I felt like everybody was out to get me. I'm sure a lot were. I felt a lot of things. There was a lot of things that I wanted to change and work on in myself. There was a lot of things I couldn't control that I had to learn how to. There was a lot of things that I had to disconnect and detach from. And it's hard work. And so a car is coming, so hold on one second. All right, so literally I'll edit that. That was a big pause. Literally, a lot was going on. There was a lot I wanted for myself, a lot I knew I deserved. And a lot of that takes rejecting what once was, how you used to do things, how you used to handle things, how you used to carry yourself. Like, a lot of it is literally healing and actually killing off what no longer belongs. And you get to a point where certain things just click. So you'll get to a point in your journey where certain things just click. Like how I said, I just quit smoking cigarette. Like cold turkey. Cold turkey. After Dante died, I woke up and it was just like, I get to stop smoking cigarettes. And however, what you don't know is for years I've been trying to quit. So I have been trying to quit for years. Even when me and him separated for that year, I had quit in between that. I started smoking immediately when me and him started talking again. So for like a big chunk of it, I had stopped smoking. And then even before then, I had my moments where I would quit. He would get locked up. Something would happen. I would try to quit in the house with him. It's hard. It's hard to stop smoking crack while someone else is smoking crack for you. I'll just fucking with you. But like all of it is the same thing. Just different vices. But addiction is addiction. And you got to pick things that literally are good for you. Things that you can focus on and have a routine with that are good for you, not that are going to destroy you. So even though I did, it was like a switch. I have been working like all those years to quit. So you get to a point where it just clicks. It becomes, it's like a ease happens with it. Is like, it's your time. I think I like to look at it like that. It's your time. And so when it's your time, it just clicks and it just makes sense. And I'll say that too with exercising and eating right. That shit, I wanted that shit. I didn't grow up fucking eating fucked up shit, but eventually it did become a part of my adolescence and my adulthood. So for me, I know what it feels like to eat healthy, and I missed it. I know what it feels like to be in my body and be able to move around in it. Even though I did have some issues with trauma and stuff like that, I still was more active in my body. And so I missed it. And it was like, when is this going to click for me? And I just remember I keep pushing myself to make these subtle life changes. And it just felt like nothing was sticking. Nothing was clicking. It was inconsistent. But I'm trying. And then all of a sudden, it comes with this ease. Not that it's easy. And when I say it comes with the ease, I don't mean without challenge. The ease is that is non-negotiable. It's non-negotiable that you are going to make this active change and decision. That you are going to commit to that. So literally, it's commitment to yourself and to a new lifestyle. And so, literally, it just clicked one day. And I've been committed ever since. It doesn't, the ease that I'm talking about is the ease of not allowing myself to not do it. Shit. Getting up every morning and working out, then going for walks is hard work. Definitely, I have no gym. I have no personal trainer. I do have an internal personal trainer. Like, my internal personal trainer be getting me through. It's myself. It's God. So, literally, it's my body that is literally starved and craving for this healthy version of me. So, that's the ease I'm talking about. But is it hard? Hell yeah, it's hard. Just yesterday we had a long day. We had a long day that was actually fun for us, but we had a long day. We also didn't get sleep that night. So I'm up. I don't think we went to sleep this morning until about like 8 or 9 o'clock. We stayed up talking, which was beautiful. It was beautiful to, hold on one second. Alright, I have to be vigilant out here because you don't know who out here. And it be some motherfucking clan members. You can feel that fucking energy. But I'm not saying that person is, but just like sometimes I just can feel the energy be thrown. Sometimes when I'm walking and I encounter people. And then sometimes it's beautiful. So, anywho, yeah, me and her stayed up talking. And basically we were reflecting on how she felt about these last 2 years. And she was bringing up how she felt neglected. I had walked off once, which I had never done to her ever in her life. And that walk was a profound thing for me. It was life altering. It was life changing. I needed it. I don't regret it, but I do apologize for how it affected her. That shit had to be hard coming home as a child. The house wrecked. Your mom's gone. Her keys is there. Her phone, she's not answering it because it's dead. But you don't know it's dead. It seems kind of like a kidnapping. Whereas for me, it was like, fuck this shit. Like, I'm tired of this shit. Not that I was going to ever leave my child. Not that I was going to kill myself. But it was like, I'm done. I'm just done with this old way of life. And she even talked about that. My first video, like, just, I think it was like 33 keys, but I might have changed the title, and it was like, I'm done. And I had to explain that to her. Like, you should have asked. People need to ask people what they mean by shit, because she never asked me what I meant. She just assumed that it was a suicidal video. It was never fucking suicidal. I was suicidal when I was fucking silent. I was suicidal when she had no idea. I was suicidal when I was smiling in her face. I wanted to live when I said I was done. So, but no one had asked me. They just assumed what they wanted to assume, which I can understand them presuming that. So, but she's been the first one to ask me, what did I mean? Well, she didn't even ask. She just told me what she assumed. And I said, you never asked me what I meant by that, because that's not what I meant. I meant that I learned what I needed to learn. I'm done. like, get me the fuck out of this. Like, I got what I need. And so, apparently, you know, I still needed to, and I'm always will be. I'm always learning, growing, and apparently I needed more. I needed 100 keys. I needed infinite keys. So, I needed the skeleton key. So, we stayed up talking about that, and that shit was liberating for me. It felt like it was liberating for her as well. She talked about me going to Haiti, and how we talked about how my mom and her dad was trying to turn her against me. She didn't realize it. That was what was happening. For me, I publicly said I was giving that shit to God, because I know who was there for that child. Yes, my mama bought her things. Yes, my mama watched her some summers and whenever, you know, she felt like she wanted to. But, like, I raised that child, and Dante raised that child. No matter what fucking job we did, We was the ones there raising her. And just the same way, we're going to take credit for what was good that we did. We're going to take credit and accountability for what was harmful that we did. And he's gone now, so she does get to talk about how he's made her feel in our relationship. Because if he was abusive to her, he was abusive to himself, he was abusive to me. So we heal, we talk. What's some other shit we talked about? We talked about, we talked about my relationship with men, period. Just not having a great relationship with men. Car coming, and it's a corner. Okay. Another one speeding through here. Alright, so we had that conversation about my relationship with men. My behavior during that time period. Explaining to her that I was trying to find myself, really by any means fucking necessary. And, apologizing for how that affected her. Children deserve apologies too. If we're not careful, we will raise generations and generations, as we can see, of narcissistic people. Because the moment that adults don't hold themselves accountable for the harm they do to children is that cycle that we're in. It's that cycle that we're in. You can raise strong children and strong leaders simply by teaching them healthy relationships. And last night we finally just got to communicate and be heard amongst each other. We had hiccups of talking to each other, but it was nice to see us advocate for ourselves, to be not talked over, to let us finish. We both had our little areas of that, and just learning that we both just want to be understood and felt. So that was beautiful last night, after we already had a day of bonding, just to get that shit out. I always felt love by my daughter, but I'm also teaching her that I can be wrong. And I always try to teach her that, but also inadvertently, when we choose to have authority, over people. It's really busy today. It's Saturday. When we choose to have authority over people, whether it's children or not, and that authority is toxic, we literally, that shit made me lose my train of thought. Like, it's right here, but like, hold on one second. So I think what I was getting at, I really don't know, but I think what I was trying to get at is the moment we have toxic authority figures over children, we literally like rob them of the very thing that we wish them to have, which is advocacy, which is independence, which is healthy interdependence. We literally pervert healthiness. And so we have to be mindful and careful how we hold our power over things that we love. Because I'm teaching her, like, literally, I'm not just wrong because I said it was red and it was really blue. I can be dead ass wrong about things that are very serious. I only have 20 years over her. I only have 20 years over her as far as this lifetime earth experience. My child was born in this world wise beyond her years. And so I have dulled and dumbed her down. And now I have to literally help build her back up and reteach her so that she don't have to have a walk. So that she don't have to have fucking awakenings that literally are so intense like mine. And I get to actually be there for my daughter when she does have realizations that freak her the fuck out. So this weekend was dope so far. I did get sick, and just to kind of let y'all in on it, I've been dealing with concussion issues. So I did get sick because yesterday I did a lot. I did a whole lot. I ended up throwing up, and I knew why. So, but today I'm up again. It was hard. That's what I kind of started this video on. It was hard to just do it, but it was also easy. It's like I can lay in this bed and miss a day just because mentally I don't feel like it. Because after I threw up, I went and drank some like peppermint tea. Peppermint and ginger is good for soothing nausea and upset stomach. So I just did peppermint because I didn't have any fresh ginger. And not ginger ale. I guess if you ain't got nothing else, do the ginger ale. But I actually started using this earth. This earth has everything we need and more. So I'm learning so much. If you are in hell, and only you know what hell is to you, your hell could be heaven to somebody. And their heaven can be hell to you. So if you are in hell, take advantage of the time that you are in hell. You are being taught something. You are not being... you can get broken. You can get complacent. But you also can rise above it. So it's up to you, though. It's up to you. Hey, buddies. It's up to you. So, whew. Hey, how y'all doing today? It's hot out here today. It's hot out here today, y'all okay? Whew. I think their owner came out. But anywho. I just had my own little moment, but the birds started singing and I started listening. Listening to them speak. Beautiful nature, man. I can't even run on the treadmill no more. Like, I want to come outside. I'll do it if I have to, but I'd rather be outside. Give me some sun therapy. Give me some air. That's been circulating. So, but if you're in hell, try to learn all that you can learn. Try to do everything possible that you can elevate. Trust the process. It might seem grueling. It might seem like you can't do it, but you can. And you have to hang in there. You have to do some pull-ups and push-ups while you're there. Do them. Literally, the worst thing that someone could have done is the worst thing for this world as it is. Not the world as it should be and as it is, but as the world as it is illusion to be. The world as sick, parasitic men have created it to be, and women. We're gender neutral over here. So anybody, anything, perpetuating parasitic ways to me is evil and is my enemy. I don't give a fuck if you family, as far as a bloodline, if you literally are this color, that color, this religion, that religion. If you are upholding and perpetuating parasitic ways, literally, you the op. You the op. And I don't give a fuck what happens. But I do say that, like, the worst thing that could have happened for this intentionally, purposefully created evil society was you sending me back to my original hell. That was the worst thing you could have done for yourself. And I thank God for that. I thank God for that. I cried. I complained. I ain't no more. Sure, things will happen. Sure, I have feelings to feel. I will feel them so that I don't take them out on the wrong people. I'm gonna take it out on the right things, the right beings. You're gonna get the smoke that you deserve. Fuck smoke. You're gonna get burned. In all elements that exist, we utilize. So, yeah, it's beautiful. Also, get out in the sun. Sun therapy is one of the best things you can do if you're feeling depressed, if you are being sucked dry by parasites, whether physically, mentally, spiritually, any leaves. Getting out into the sun, into the environment, our actual earth, being able to be an observer of nature. Nature is God. Nature is God. God is in all of us. So literally, just being out in these environments is healing. The air, we know it's polluted, sure. But it's better than that house air that ain't circulating out. It's better than that house air that's not circulating out. I even get to like spend time like when you walk in nature out here. You just get to see how they have their own airspace. Like, this is their airspace that I'm walking in. When bugs are flying around, it's just like an airplane in the sky flying around. And if something was bigger, started to walk upright, it literally was in the airplane space. Bugs are literally the airplanes that man have created. They saw birds and bugs, insects flying. And that's how they created literally the airplane. So just seeing the natural airspace of the bugs, realizing that I'm a nuisance to them. Like, I'm a nuisance to them. They're like, get the fuck out of the way. And so realizing that's a realization that, like, literally we can all be irritants to each other. We can all cause harm to each other. This is where attention matters, but attention is not always an excuse. Even if you did not attempt to cause harm, you got to still be held accountable for causing harm and learn and grow from it. So I didn't intend to cause harm to people, but that didn't deserve it. So I do want to like publicly apologize. I've apologized multiple times, but I'm in a different state, and I mean it more than anything. I literally apologize to any and everyone and everything that I have caused harm to that did not deserve it, that was innocent, no matter the reasoning. I already know my reasoning. We're not excusing abuse from nobody, not even me. So I do apologize, sincerely. And I'm working hard to move forward, to do what's best for myself, which will be what's best for this world too. So that's all I can do moving forward. If you fucked me over and I fucked you over back, I don't give a fuck. I wish it was worse. Like, literally, I wish I could have done worse. I'm not lying and I'm not bullshitting, and I'm not going to. I've always told y'all I'm going to be transparent. I'm going to be honest and raw with you, just where I'm at. But I wish I could have did you worse harm. God knows. God knows. But you still serving your purpose that you need to serve. But what's done is done. I don't have no remorse. The same way I don't have no regrets for the shit that happened to me. I don't have no remorse for what's happening to you. So that's just how I'm operating and moving. I don't got time to play with nobody who's fucked up. Don't come around here with this bullshit. Cause I'm not giving in to that shit. I'm not giving in to it. I realize now that, like, literally, you invite a lot of that shit in. But now that I'm aware and I know, it's my responsibility and it's my duty to reject what it is that ain't in alignment with me. And the moment I don't reject it, that means it's in alignment with me. And I still need to learn whatever the fuck I gotta learn. So, yeah. When I say I'm here, I'm here. I meant that shit. Thank you for being patient. Thank myself. Whew. I lacked a lot of things. And it's clicking. It's clicking in. And it's not even I lacked a lot of things. I had what I needed all along. I was utilizing it the wrong way. I was obedient. Obedient to the wrong motherfuckers. I was literally disciplined to the wrong shit. I was patient. But not all across the board. Not all across the board. And not always for the right reasons. I was a lot of things that I already am. Just was utilizing them wrong. And I'll say it's not about right or wrong. I was utilizing it to my detriment and not to my benefit. And we're doing benefits over this bitch. Shit, if you want what's owed to you, you gotta fucking do what's beneficial for you. So, literally, you kill 100% of every fucking thing when you actively step in your truth and choose yourself and not in no narcissistic, selfish, self-centered way, but in a selfish way that is what's right for you, what's beneficial and what's best for you. So today my brain was like, you tired? Something told me to get up, go ahead, do my first part of my workout. Did that. Something was like, rest. You ain't got to do it all at once, even though that's how I've been doing it lately. But honoring my body. So chilled a little bit, listened to a couple of tunes, got back up, started straightening up the room, then got down, started doing what I be doing, finished that up with some squats, then got out here, started playing with the jump rope. Still ain't where I used to be at, so gotta practice, show up every day, no matter how foolish I look, no matter how messy it look, no matter how bad my form is. Practice makes perfect. Practice makes completion. Not flawless, but completion. So, got up, did that. I was debating on, do I want to take the walk today? Because I literally was telling myself, like, I might take a break this weekend because I've been overdoing it and shit. And something was like, you're going to go for a walk. You're going to take your walk. Just don't worry about it right now. When it's time to take your walk, you're going to take your walk. Don't stress. Literally. Think I did some more music, all that shit. Then got up, took my walk. So, did the jump rope and then took my walk. So, just trust the process. Trust yourself. Do whatever you got to do to get that shit up out you without killing your core self. You got this. You got this. Ooh. The sun is healing. The earth is healing. The moon is healing. The plants is healing. We are healing. It just depends on how you want to utilize everything. However, this earth, the solar system, this universe is fed up. And so, either you're going to get with the times and choose health, or you're going to stay destructive and choose destruction. It's up to you.